Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle. So welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm doing an updated look at my personal everyday carry stuff. And I'm also going to show you what I have at work. So I'll get to that in just a minute, but I'll just start with this. So I have shown this to you guys before, and I absolutely love these Eagle Creek packet cubes because, first of all, they're very, very well made, and also they hold a lot of stuff. So I did have a lot more in here before, but I have kind of changed things around and added other things, taken some stuff out. So we'll get into that. All right. First things first, I have this little pouch, which is from Estee Lauder, like long time ago. Like this is like over 10 years that I've had this. I'll get into that in a minute. I have some, and this might be kind of weird, but I have some coffee filters because you can actually use these in place of blotting papers and it's a lot cheaper. So I just fold them into quarters, and then when I want to use one, I just take one, and that honestly works for my entire face. So I do get really oily very quickly, and I, wear sunscreen all the time, so it doesn't really help. So that is honestly the cheapest thing that I've found that works very well. Inhaler, because your girl is asthmatic. I do carry a full-size deodorant, mainly because of work, and I'll kind of explain that in a little bit more detail in a minute. But that's also why I have these TheraTears in here. This is dry eye therapy, just eye drops. And I have these so that not only I can use them at work, but also I can use them at home. I tend to get things in my eye a lot, so this is just a compact that has, I think it's like a 1X and a 5X mirror on there. Little makeup remover wipe. And then I always like to have a snack of some sort, and this is just because there have been times where I've taken my medications and I was stupid and I didn't eat something so that I, in order so that I don't puke or something, I always like to have this on me. Or if I have to take something that requires me to eat, I can use this. Sometimes you just need a snack, whatever. A little pack of tissues. And then I also have some of these Cottonelle wipes, just because I think we've all been there where, you go into a public bathroom, there's no toilet paper. And then I do have an eyeliner. This I actually don't use a whole lot, but it matches my eyebrows, and I can also use it on my eyes. So dual purpose. This is actually 1/2 of a pill case that I have that I got in like a 4-pack from Amazon like 2 years ago. So I just have caffeine pills, which I use a lot of, and then some Aleve, some Pepto-Bismol, and then some cetirizine for allergies. So the reason why I have this stuff separated is because generally everything in here I will kind of just throw in my car, or, I'll just leave it at home. And then that way I can just take this with me. So this has the majority of the stuff that I use all the time. And on here I have this little mini carabiner with some hair ties and also a safety pin in case something happens with my clothing. And in here, I have some Carmex with SPF, some of my allergy eye drops. I have some spray, like hand sanitizer. Headband, because I never know what I'm gonna end up doing or running into. Some sunscreen, honestly, for the same reason. And then I just got these literally 2 days ago, but I got like a 4-pack of atomizers for like perfume and that kind of thing. So I think this one has gingham, whatever, the gingham scent from Bath and Body Works. This little bag has Band-Aids in it. I need to replen the, what is it? Like the triple antibiotic and the alcohol prep pads. And then down at the bottom is the stuff that I use most often. I have a nail file, even though my nails are generally atrocious. And then full pair of tweezers because I tend to get splinters a lot because of work. This is what I use most often. These are my pride and joy, just cuticle nippers. And I have to use these at least once a day at work because, again, you see these cuticles, they look like trash. I wash my hands a lot and it is what it is. So, you know, that's honestly like my favorite thing that I have in here is the cuticle nippers because I always end up having to use them. But anyways, I'm going to just put the rest of this back in properly at the end. So that brings me to this bag. Now this stays at work. Obviously right now I'm not at work, but generally it does stay at work unless I really want to add something to it or I feel like I need to, you know, kind of reevaluate what is in here. This bag is actually from Bagalini and it came with a purse that I bought like eons ago. But I really like it because first of all, it has a little D-ring on the side. And also you can see the lining is easily, like you can easily wipe that out. So there is quite a bit of stuff in here. Again, I do not lug this back and forth with me because that would be ridiculous. But this is like stuff that stays in my desk. So I have a headband because I never know what I'm going to run into at work. Always ends up being some kind of bullshit. If you know, you know. This is like one of those pin, like, I don't know, French twist pin things. These actually will hold all of my hair. So that I like to keep in there. Again, full-size deodorant because it never hurts. And then I do have a lighter in here, so I do not smoke anything, but I use it for stuff like, you know, if you have like little strings hanging off, and also you never know when you're going to need a lighter. Little thing of lotion. I love this Gold Bond Ultimate Healing Lotion because it is actually non-comedogenic. So if I need to put some on my face for whatever reason, it's not going to break me out. And then this is actually dish soap. So I tend to, like I've said previously many times in this video, I tend to never know what I'm going to run into at work. And some nights I will go home with dirt all the way up my arms, to my elbows. So that being said, I like to keep some kind of dish soap so that I can wash it off because it feels disgusting. And we only have like the foaming soap in the bathrooms at work, and it does not work well to get off that dirt, trust me. So it's kind of nice because, you know, then I'm not getting that dirt all over like my clothing or, you know, anything else like my car or whatever. And honestly, it just kind of feels good. I have an extra pair of underwear in here just because I do work a lot of hours and you never know, especially as a lady. This is what I was talking about before. This is one of those pill cases. And the other one, I literally just cut it in half. But this is the one that definitely gets used most often. If not by me, then by one of my coworkers that I'm friends with. So I have stuff for when I'm on my period. I have a lot of caffeine pills. And then I have stuff for allergies in there. Ibuprofen, more ibuprofen, Aleve, more Aleve, and then I just have some kaopectate in case I feel like I'm going to puke or in case, you know, something comes out the other end. All right. Excuse me. I have plackers, and this is more so just in case there's, you know, something stuck in my teeth. I do floss every day, so it's really kind of redundant, but whatever. I have a travel toothbrush in here, which might seem really, really extra, and toothpaste, But sometimes, you need to brush your teeth. Like, it be like that. Also, I've had times where I was working like 15-hour days, and sometimes the only time I would get to brush my teeth was at work. So don't judge me. It happens. And at least it's still getting done. This is a little like jar that I put eye cream into, just in case I forget to put my eye cream on before I leave for work, which does happen quite a few times. I have some baby wipes just so I can like kind of wipe myself down if I feel like disgusting. And then I have some Pepto-Bismol, again, in case I feel like I'm going to puke. I also have this in case one of the people that works for me feels like they're going to puke. Yeah, I've done that for years and generally it works, but sometimes they just, I don't know. All right, I also have some Midol because, being a lady sucks. And then I have 2 different sizes of tampons as well as a couple different sizes of pads. Now, I do work at a healthcare company and feminine products are provided in all of the bathrooms. However, they use like Tampax and stuff like that. And I don't know, personally, I'm not about putting that kind of stuff all up in me anymore because of all the toxins and shit. So I like to use like the more natural type of stuff. More caffeine pills because this is how we roll in America. And then I have a makeup remover wipe just in case. And I have a little baby pad. So that's it. That's everything. Now, I definitely could add some more stuff to this, but I mean, the only thing I don't have in here is like a frying pan, a refrigerator, and a small child. So, but honestly, having all of this stuff already at work has definitely helped me a lot, just because I can't really afford to leave work if I'm feeling sick. I mean, theoretically, I probably could, but, it's only my income. I gotta support myself. I gotta support my cats. Mama gotta grind. So, unfortunately, I have to be completely independent and rely solely on myself. So, that means that I have to be prepared for virtually anything. Now, you might have noticed that in this bag, I don't have any like first aid type stuff like Band-Aids or alcohol prep pads or any kind of like triple antibiotic. And I did that on purpose because, again, I do work at a healthcare company and we have that stuff on hand. So I don't really feel the need to, add insult to injury with this and put more stuff in here. I definitely could go that route. I am thinking of putting maybe like a tourniquet in a separate bag that I take with me while I'm walking around because I am, CPR certified, but I don't know. We'll see about that. I don't really know if I want to use my own money on a tourniquet that I'm going to use for somebody at work. That sounds so bad, but whatever. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye, guys.